每天练习英语听、说、练，与我们一起提升你的语言技能。完成后，在我们的应用程式里多加练习。免费，连结在下方。开始练习吧。
Alex loves Halloween. Alex loves Halloween.
Alex 热爱万圣节。
Alex loves Halloween. Alex loves Halloween. Mia says, Happy Halloween. Mia says, Happy Halloween.
Mia 说，万圣节快乐。
Mia says, Happy Halloween. Mia says, Happy Halloween. Noah wears a vampire cape. Noah wears a vampire cape.
Noah 穿着吸血鬼斗篷。
Noah wears a vampire cape. Noah wears a vampire cape. Lily picks a pumpkin. Lily picks a pumpkin.
Lily 挑选一颗南瓜。
Lily picks a pumpkin. Lily picks a pumpkin. Ethan carves a jack-o'-lantern. Ethan carves a jack-o'-lantern.
Ethan 刻一个南瓜灯。
Ethan carves a jack-o'-lantern. Ethan carves a jack-o'-lantern. Ava lights the pumpkin at dusk. Ava lights the pumpkin at dusk.
Ava 在黄昏时点亮南瓜灯。
Ava lights the pumpkin at dusk. Ava lights the pumpkin at dusk. Jack puts on a ghost costume. Jack puts on a ghost costume.
Jack 穿上鬼的装扮。
Jack puts on a ghost costume. Jack puts on a ghost costume. Emma paints her face green. Emma paints her face green.
Emma 把脸涂成绿色。
Emma paints her face green. Emma paints her face green. Lucas carries a candy bucket. Lucas carries a candy bucket.
Lucas 拿住糖果桶。
Lucas carries a candy bucket. Lucas carries a candy bucket. Zoe knocks on the door. Zoe knocks on the door.
Zoe 敲门。
Zoe knocks on the door. Zoe knocks on the door. Ben says, trick or treat. Ben says, trick or treat.
Ben 说，不给糖就捣蛋。
Ben says, trick or treat. Ben says, trick or treat. Chloe smiles and holds out her bag. Chloe smiles and holds out her bag.
Chloe 微笑并伸出她的袋子。
Chloe smiles and holds out her bag. Chloe smiles and holds out her bag. Ryan thanks the neighbor for candy. Ryan thanks the neighbor for candy.
Ryan 向邻居为糖果道谢。
Ryan thanks the neighbor for candy. Ryan thanks the neighbor for candy. Grace shares candy with her brother. Grace shares candy with her brother.
Grace 和她弟弟分享糖果。
Grace shares candy with her brother. Grace shares candy with her brother. Owen wears a pirate hat. Owen wears a pirate hat.
Owen 戴海盗帽。
Owen wears a pirate hat. Owen wears a pirate hat. Maya buys orange lights. Maya buys orange lights.
Maya 买了橘色灯饰。
Maya buys orange lights. Maya buys orange lights. Leo hangs fake spiders on the porch. Leo hangs fake spiders on the porch.
Leo 在门廊挂上假蜘蛛。
Leo hangs fake spiders on the porch. Leo hangs fake spiders on the porch. Nora puts a skeleton by the stairs. Nora puts a skeleton by the stairs.
Laura 在楼梯旁放了一个骷髅。
Nora puts a skeleton by the stairs. Nora puts a skeleton by the stairs. Dylan tells a spooky story. Dylan tells a spooky story.
Dylan 讲了一个恐怖的故事。
Dylan tells a spooky story. Dylan tells a spooky story. Ruby hears an owl at night. Ruby hears an owl at night.
Ruby 晚上听到猫头鹰。
Ruby hears an owl at night. Ruby hears an owl at night. Ella wears cat ears. Ella wears cat ears.
Ella 戴住猫耳朵。
Ella wears cat ears. Ella wears cat ears. Max puts on a superhero suit. Max puts on a superhero suit.
Max 穿上超级英雄服。
Max puts on a superhero suit. Max puts on a superhero suit. Sarah makes a witch broom. Sarah makes a witch broom.
Sarah 做了一把女巫扫帚。
Sarah makes a witch broom. Sarah makes a witch broom. Henry adds a mask to his costume. Henry adds a mask to his costume.
Henry 在他的装扮上加了一个面具。
Henry adds a mask to his costume. Henry adds a mask to his costume. Lila chooses a fairy dress. Lila chooses a fairy dress.
Lila 选了一件仙女裙。
Lila chooses a fairy dress. Lila chooses a fairy dress. Caleb tries on big boots. Caleb tries on big boots.
Caleb 试穿大靴子。
Caleb tries on big boots. Caleb tries on big boots. Anna makes a pumpkin pie. Anna makes a pumpkin pie.
Anna 做南瓜派。
Anna makes a pumpkin pie. Anna makes a pumpkin pie. Jake roasts pumpkin seeds. Jake roasts pumpkin seeds.
Jake 烤南瓜子。
Jake roasts pumpkin seeds. Jake roasts pumpkin seeds. Sophia draws a smiling bat. Sophia draws a smiling bat.
Sophia 画了一只微笑的蝙蝠。
Sophia draws a smiling bat. Sophia draws a smiling bat. Luke tapes a spider web in the window. Luke tapes a spider web in the window.
Luke 在窗户上贴上蜘蛛网。
Luke tapes a spider web in the window. Luke tapes a spider web in the window. Ivy brings a flashlight. Ivy brings a flashlight.
Ivy 带助手电筒。
Ivy brings a flashlight. Ivy brings a flashlight. Evan walks with his friends. Evan walks with his friends.
Evan 和他的朋友一起走。
Evan walks with his friends. Evan walks with his friends. Nina stays on the sidewalk. Nina stays on the sidewalk.
Nina 待在人行道上。
Nina stays on the sidewalk. Nina stays on the sidewalk. Adam looks both ways for cars. Adam looks both ways for cars.
Adam 左右看有没有车。
Adam looks both ways for cars. Adam looks both ways for cars. Kate waits for her turn at the door. Kate waits for her turn at the door.
Kate 在门口等轮到她。
Kate waits for her turn at the door. Kate waits for her turn at the door. Tony says, thank you. Tony says, thank you.
Tony 说谢谢。
Tony says, thank you. Tony says, thank you. Julia hands out chocolate bars. Julia hands out chocolate bars.
Julia 发巧克力棒。
Julia hands out chocolate bars. Julia hands out chocolate bars. Mark sets a bowl on the porch. Mark sets a bowl on the porch.
Mark 在门廊放了一个碗。
Mark sets a bowl on the porch. Mark sets a bowl on the porch. Holly writes a party invite. Holly writes a party invite.
Holly 写了一张派对邀请卡。
Holly writes a party invite. Holly writes a party invite. Paul plans a costume party. Paul plans a costume party.
Paul 计划一场变装派对。
Paul plans a costume party. Paul plans a costume party. Bella plays Halloween music. Bella plays Halloween music.
Bella 播放万圣节音乐。
Bella plays Halloween music. Bella plays Halloween music. Amir decorates the yard. Amir decorates the yard.
Amir 布置院子。
Amir decorates the yard. Amir decorates the yard. Gina cuts paper ghosts. Gina cuts paper ghosts.
Gina 剪纸做成小幽灵。
Gina cuts paper ghosts. Gina cuts paper ghosts. Eric wears glow sticks. Eric wears glow sticks.
Eric 戴住荧光棒。
Eric wears glow sticks. Eric wears glow sticks. Tara zips up her coat. Tara zips up her coat.
Tara 把外套拉上拉链。
Tara zips up her coat. Tara zips up her coat. Jason keeps his mask off while walking. Jason keeps his mask off while walking.
Jason 走路时不戴面具。
Jason keeps his mask off while walking. Jason keeps his mask off while walking. Dana uses face paint instead. Dana uses face paint instead.
Dana 改用脸部彩绘。
Dana uses face paint instead. Dana uses face paint instead. Omar takes a group photo. Omar takes a group photo.
Omar 拍一张合照。
Omar takes a group photo. Omar takes a group photo. Rosa brings extra batteries. Rosa brings extra batteries.
Rosa 带了额外的电池。
Rosa brings extra batteries. Rosa brings extra batteries. Alan ties his shoelaces tight. Alan ties his shoelaces tight.
Alan 把鞋带绑紧。
Alan ties his shoelaces tight. Alan ties his shoelaces tight. Heidi holds her sister's hand. Heidi holds her sister's hand.
Heidi 牵住她妹妹的手。
Heidi holds her sister's hand. Heidi holds her sister's hand. Liam says, nice costume. Liam says, nice costume.
Liam 说，你的装扮真棒。
Liam says, nice costume. Liam says, nice costume. Amy laughs at a funny mask. Amy laughs at a funny mask.
Amy 被一个好笑的面具逗笑。
Amy laughs at a funny mask. Amy laughs at a funny mask. Carla feels a little scared. Carla feels a little scared.
Carla 觉得有点害怕。
Carla feels a little scared. Carla feels a little scared. Peter stands by the gate. Peter stands by the gate.
Peter 站在大门旁边。
Peter stands by the gate. Peter stands by the gate. Quinn sees a haunted house sign. Quinn sees a haunted house sign.
Quinn 看到一个鬼屋的标示。
Quinn sees a haunted house sign. Quinn sees a haunted house sign. Iris walks through the fog machine. Iris walks through the fog machine.
Iris 穿过造雾机的雾气。
Iris walks through the fog machine. Iris walks through the fog machine. Felix hears a creaky door. Felix hears a creaky door.
Felix 听到嘎吱作响的门声。
Felix hears a creaky door. Felix hears a creaky door. Piper tries bobbing for apples. Piper tries bobbing for apples.
Piper 尝试玩咬苹果。
Piper tries bobbing for apples. Piper tries bobbing for apples. Sean wins the costume contest. Sean wins the costume contest.
Sean 赢得变装比赛。
Sean wins the costume contest. Sean wins the costume contest. Tessa wears a pumpkin sweater. Tessa wears a pumpkin sweater.
Tessa 穿着南瓜图案的毛衣。
Tessa wears a pumpkin sweater. Tessa wears a pumpkin sweater. Hugo drinks hot cocoa. Hugo drinks hot cocoa.
Hugo 喝热可可。
Hugo drinks hot cocoa. Hugo drinks hot cocoa. Leah warms her hands in gloves. Leah warms her hands in gloves.
Leah 戴住手套暖手。
Leah warms her hands in gloves. Leah warms her hands in gloves. Marco checks the weather. Marco checks the weather.
Marco 查天气。
Marco checks the weather. Marco checks the weather. Paige brings a raincoat. Paige brings a raincoat.
Paige 带雨衣。
Paige brings a raincoat. Paige brings a raincoat. Toby carries an umbrella. Toby carries an umbrella.
Toby 带住雨伞。
Toby carries an umbrella. Toby carries an umbrella. Rita wears comfy shoes. Rita wears comfy shoes.
Rita 穿舒服的鞋子。
Rita wears comfy shoes. Rita wears comfy shoes. Simon plans the trick-or-treat route. Simon plans the trick-or-treat route.
Simon 规划讨糖路线。
Simon plans the trick-or-treat route. Simon plans the trick-or-treat route. Jada sets a meet-up time. Jada sets a meet-up time.
Jada 设定集合时间。
Jada sets a meet-up time. Jada sets a meet-up time. Vince keeps candy in a jar. Vince keeps candy in a jar.
Vince 把糖果放在罐子里。
Vince keeps candy in a jar. Vince keeps candy in a jar. Elise trades candy with her friend. Elise trades candy with her friend.
Elise 和她的朋友交换糖果。
Elise trades candy with her friend. Elise trades candy with her friend. Nate saves his favorite candy. Nate saves his favorite candy.
Nate 把他最喜欢的糖果留起来。
Nate saves his favorite candy. Nate saves his favorite candy. Judy brushes her teeth after candy. Judy brushes her teeth after candy.
Judy 吃完糖果后刷牙。
Judy brushes her teeth after candy. Judy brushes her teeth after candy. Raoul counts his candy pieces. Raoul counts his candy pieces.
Raoul 数他的糖果。
Raoul counts his candy pieces. Raoul counts his candy pieces. Cora gives candy to her dad. Cora gives candy to her dad.
Cora 把糖果给她爸爸。
Cora gives candy to her dad. Cora gives candy to her dad. Jared hides candy from the dog. Jared hides candy from the dog.
Jared 把糖果藏起来，不让狗找到。
Jared hides candy from the dog. Jared hides candy from the dog. Alma puts wrappers in the trash. Alma puts wrappers in the trash.
Alma 把包装纸丢进垃圾桶。
Alma puts wrappers in the trash. Alma puts wrappers in the trash. Miles thanks every neighbor. Miles thanks every neighbor.
Miles 向每位邻居道谢。
Miles thanks every neighbor. Miles thanks every neighbor. Daisy says, "See you next year." Daisy says, "See you next year."
Daisy 说，明年见。
Daisy says, "See you next year." Daisy says, "See you next year." Ron chooses a zombie look. Ron chooses a zombie look.
Ron 选择僵尸造型。
Ron chooses a zombie look. Ron chooses a zombie look. Elsa wears vampire teeth. Elsa wears vampire teeth.
Elsa 戴吸血鬼牙齿。
Elsa wears vampire teeth. Elsa wears vampire teeth. Zane practices a spooky laugh. Zane practices a spooky laugh.
Zane 练习诡异的笑声。
Zane practices a spooky laugh. Zane practices a spooky laugh. Poppy draws a black cat. Poppy draws a black cat.
Poppy 画一只黑猫。
Poppy draws a black cat. Poppy draws a black cat. Reed lights a candle in the pumpkin. Reed lights a candle in the pumpkin.
Reed 在南瓜里点蜡烛。
Reed lights a candle in the pumpkin. Reed lights a candle in the pumpkin. Kira uses a battery candle instead. Kira uses a battery candle instead.
Kira 改用电池蜡烛。
Kira uses a battery candle instead. Kira uses a battery candle instead. Jonas opens the door for kids. Jonas opens the door for kids.
Jonas 帮孩子们开门。
Jonas opens the door for kids. Jonas opens the door for kids. Beth keeps the porch light on. Beth keeps the porch light on.
Beth 把门廊的灯一直开住。
Beth keeps the porch light on. Beth keeps the porch light on. Omar fills the candy bowl again. Omar fills the candy bowl again.
Omar 又把糖果碗装满。
Omar fills the candy bowl again. Omar fills the candy bowl again. Nina waves at the little kids. Nina waves at the little kids.
Nina 向小朋友挥手。
Nina waves at the little kids. Nina waves at the little kids. Adam helps fix a torn costume. Adam helps fix a torn costume.
Adam 帮忙修补撕裂的装扮。
Adam helps fix a torn costume. Adam helps fix a torn costume. Kate pins a name tag on her coat. Kate pins a name tag on her coat.
Kate 在她外套上别上名牌。
Kate pins a name tag on her coat. Kate pins a name tag on her coat. Tony takes a short break. Tony takes a short break.
Tony 休息一下。
Tony takes a short break. Tony takes a short break. Julia sits on the porch steps. Julia sits on the porch steps.
Julia 坐在门廊的台阶上。
Julia sits on the porch steps. Julia sits on the porch steps. Mark pets a friendly dog in a costume. Mark pets a friendly dog in a costume.
Mark 抚摸一只穿着装扮的友善狗狗。
Mark pets a friendly dog in a costume. Mark pets a friendly dog in a costume. Holly says hello to the neighbors. Holly says hello to the neighbors.
Holly 跟邻居打招呼。
Holly says hello to the neighbors. Holly says hello to the neighbors. Paul reminds everyone to stay together. Paul reminds everyone to stay together.
Paul 提醒大家待在一起。
Paul reminds everyone to stay together. Paul reminds everyone to stay together. Bella texts the group the plan. Bella texts the group the plan.
Bella 把计划传讯给群组。
Bella texts the group the plan. Bella texts the group the plan. Amir puts extra tape on a decoration. Amir puts extra tape on a decoration.
Amir 在装饰上多贴一些胶带。
Amir puts extra tape on a decoration. Amir puts extra tape on a decoration. Gina checks the time. Gina checks the time.
Gina 看一下时间。
Gina checks the time. Gina checks the time. Eric turns on the spooky soundtrack. Eric turns on the spooky soundtrack.
Eric 播放诡异的配乐。
Eric turns on the spooky soundtrack. Eric turns on the spooky soundtrack.
感谢观看，订阅我们的频道并开启通知，及时获取新视频，持续你的英语学习之旅。